Alright, so here's my attempt to help you out here. I had a bit of ammo and around 5 or so health items. That shouldn't be too much of a concern though, since you get quite a bit of it at the fight itself. I only used 2 defense coins and not the dodging book since I find it harder. It really changes the time frame for when you can dodge drastically, but if you find it easier to dodge with it, go ahead. I typically like to go left to right since there's a slight chance Nemesis actually can hit you there. And if he does that, just try again. Don't bother wasting a health item there. It's not terribly common, but if you've done this fight as many times as I have, it certainly does happen. So just fire a shot at him with the railgun. And typically I like to go left to right since there's 2 batteries on the right, and he can start multiple ways. His most common start will be the army crawl, just dodge on the last hit and take a few shots at him. He can start with one of his spam attacks, but he didn't here. Also, he can do anywhere from 2 to 4 army swipes. So I don't like to attack him after the second swipe, and here's one of his spam attacks. If you get hit on the first time, swivel your joysticks really fast, and you actually can dodge the second attack there, but if you get hit on the second attack, you're not going to be able to dodge the third one. And that actually happened to me later on, and if you don't have the defense coins, you're fucked. Also, when he does this attack, don't try shooting in between. You're just gonna get hit. Just dodge him, and at the end he may try to bait you out. He didn't do it there, but he does do that later. After he screams, he will always do this attack. And I typically like to take a couple shots at him afterwards. Typically I like to also pay attention to his attacks, but if there's only like one bulb left with not very much left to it, you can kind of get away with being a bit negligent of that. So, and that's what I did there. Don't mind that cut, I had a bit of a recording bug. So then he goes with his hard spam attack. He varies between those 2 speeds. Like, he baited me out there. He can go back and forth with them. He can stick to one specifically, but generally just don't shoot between those. And he does the arm swipes again, and I just regen there because I didn't want to be in caution. And this is where I messed up. No, I didn't mess up here. But he repeats those cycles a lot, and this is where I messed up. If I did not have the defense coins, that would have been where I would have died. It's a horribly broken boss fight. So definitely practice the dodge a lot, and I had really good RNG. Sometimes he'll just love to spam that big spam attack like 8 times every time. Fortunately, he only did it a few times, even though the speed between them varied. When he does his 3-way spam attack, sometimes the third hit can be a bit faster than what it was previously. You just gotta keep a close eye on that and dodge accordingly. Now we get to the third phase, and he can start it off with a spam attack, an army crawl, or a big lunge like that. Try not to get hit by acid like I did. And just his army crawls aren't too hard to dodge. It's mostly just learning his patterns, and I like to get in a rhythm like this when he attacks, and dodge accordingly. Also, those are typically the hardest ones to hit for me. If you're trying to go for that battery, don't go left to right. I mean, I ended up making it work, and it can work, but it generally makes life a bit easier if you go more in line with where the batteries are and how you attack them. And I didn't really show you hit in the middle of that and actually able to get out. But if you do get hit, swivel your joysticks around really fast. Try to do it like in sync, and you can actually negate one of the dodge spam attacks. That three-way one, only if you get hit the first time though. And after you get all three of them in, I like to run and then fucking spam the dodge button and mash A as hard as you fucking can. Because, trust me, if you get caught up there and can't, you're gonna have to repeat a cycle of Nemesis attacks before. And sometimes they can be an attack you're not familiar with. And that's not good, obviously. So, if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer. I had really lucky RNG this run, but execution is a lot more important, so hopefully this helped you out a little bit, and hopefully my explanations made sense. Good luck with fighting Nemesis here.